Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel for an episode of our FC25 Rebuild Career Mode here with Manchester City. It is deadline day in a very, very busy transfer window. Rumours here linking Ruben Neves to Brighton, Antoine Semenyo leaving Bournemouth to maybe AS Monaco, Hugo Larsson to Newcastle from Eintracht Frankfurt. There's been deals going through so far on deadline day. The biggest deals you can see there as well. Let's see what happens in the last 10 hours, whether any moves happen within our squad. I'm not expecting it, but you never know. Well, some of those rumours do come true. Antoine Semenyo makes a €42.5 million move to AS Monaco. Ruben Neves has moved to Brighton in a nearly €60 million move. That's a very big move. And Christian Pulisic from Milan to Leverkusen for 75, nearly €76 million. Leverkusen is making some really big moves into this market, I do believe. Well, deadline day move away from the club. Mohamed Sissoko has moved to Genoa on a 12-month loan with an option to buy as well at the end of it. Well, Newcastle do get their man Hugo Larsson, just under €50 million for the man from Frankfurt. And what remains, that is the transfer window, a massive, massive transfer window with lots of moves, especially here at Manchester City, over. Well, it has just been a 2-week international break where the team hopefully have had some time, a bit of a rest to get back to where we want to start things, because after set of 3 Premier League games, we're sitting 17th on just 2 points. The Champions League draw has gone ahead as well while we've been away in the week or 2 weeks they had international break. So that is how it's looking. I don't know who our fixtures are. Well, we've got Bayer Leverkusen. That's one of the teams we face first. Then we face, after Bayer Leverkusen, we will face, who's next? Atletico Madrid at home. Wow, that's a big draw. We've got Zagreb at home as well. They're two really tough games. And we've also got, who else have we got in our list? There's some difficult games in there from what I can see. Some really big games. October, November. Wolfsburg at home's not too bad. I don't mind that so much. These all seem like home games. Where are the away games in this Manchester City? Real Madrid away at the Bernabeu. Okay, this is looking difficult. Slavia Praha away. I mean, that seems be a bit more realistic for us, doesn't it? Galatasaray away is a horrible one as well to play. These look like really big fixtures. And then Anderlecht away, I think, might just be the one that ends it. Yeah, so they are very difficult fixture in the Champions League for Manchester City. We will be kicking things off first against West Ham United. They are playing under Graham Potter now. They've won 2 and drawn 2, so they're in a much better form as at the start of the season. They're playing a 5-2-3. Aguard has returned to the side from his loan at La Real. Darmian's in at right wing back. Ronaldo is expected to come in at left wing back. They've made some interesting signs. Gerard Bowen and Kudus are the key players in those wide areas. I think if we keep them quiet, we keep West Ham United quiet. Well, it's a side from West Ham United today. Diogo Costa starts and goal. It's Frimpong in the back line with Vardiol, Akanji and Ruben Diaz, the captain. City drop out Kusanov today. No Rodri, the club captain. It is Nico Gonzalez who partners Adam Wharton, who makes his first start for Manchester City in the side there. In the midfield, Savinho, Foden, Marmoush and Haaland is the front four. Kusanov, Lewis, Cambiasso, Rodri, Edison, Simons, McAtee and Echeverri on the bench today. Oscar Bob a little bit tired, so he's been left out from international duty with Norway. And also Jeremy Doku isn't too far away from being back. He has started to return to training, so he could be back in there pretty soon. Well, the bubbles float around the London Stadium here. Manchester City versus West Ham United. West Ham, looking at that City team sheet, will be happy to see no Rodri in there. I feel like he started the season very slow. Since that return from the ACL injury, Rodri, he hasn't been at his level in those first few games. The City side itself hasn't, but I think it's only right to drop him out today and give Adam Wharton a chance in that position where I think Adam Wharton will play so well. Manchester City versus West Ham United. West Ham have made some big additions in the transfer market, and it looks like no Mohamed Kudus in there and no Gerard Bowen. Tyler Dibbling, new man from Southampton, is going to be up top with Nicholas Füllkrug and also with Somerville. They haven't really got that pace really on the attack in Füllkrug, but any cross into the box, we've got to be careful. Hill will win the headers. So this is Graham Potter's West Ham United in this 5-2-3 formation. Quite defensive, you could say, but the wing-backs will be very attacking. Fodderham starts in goal. Darmian, Zuma, Aguard, Mancini and Emerson, the back five. Andy Irving partners Sanchez in the midfield too. They've got all their key players, I would say, Bowen and so on the bench. Interesting from Potter. And he's such a quality player, Wharton. And he finds the passes like that, Marmoush. Vardiol sees a space for Haaland straight away. Marmoush should be running. Haaland tries to find it through to him. It's into the box towards Phil Foden by mistake. Foden. Marmoush. Made a real impact. Marmoush. Haaland is there. What a save from Fotheringham. Füllkrug here. Holding the play up well against Nico and a ball in behind him. Diaz has lost his man. Tyler Dibbling. And a save by Costa. Frimpong back to him. That's cheap. That's poor. Just no control at the moment as Savinho goes and nicks it. Into Haaland here. And across towards Marmoush. And might want to go to Foden really. Omar Marmoush back out to Nico. Savinho, Vardiol. Nico. Marmoush, space for Marmoush here. Omar Marmoush not going to miss that one. 1-0 City, an assist for Nico. And a goal for Omar Marmoush. Once West Ham pushed slightly forward, we saw that space open up. Nico finds him. And City take the lead here at the London Stadium. Deservedly so. Good play. And a good finish from Omar Marmoush. Again, that's his first of the season, I think, for Marmoush. He hasn't had the most impactful start for the year. Vardiol into Nico. They're worried about Haaland. They step up. Leaves so much space. And the man cheating on that left-hand side is going to come across to Marmoush. He can't get across quick enough. No, Marmoush opens his account for the season. How many times do we do that? Win it midfield then. Give it away. Fulcrum just skips past the Kanji. This is going to be one of the worst goals we ever concede. What a save by the keeper. How Nicholas Fulcrum is running through us like that is unbelievable. Darmian. Pull it back to Tyler Diblin here. Shot here and a save by Costa at the near post. Behind for a corner. Brilliant by Wharton. Nico. Marmoush. Frimpong. Marmoush. Marmoush. Back to Haaland here. Right, the goalkeeper again from Haaland. And behind for a corner. I don't know how he's not scoring goals, Erling Haaland, because we're creating them for them. Into Haaland. Look, flick round the corner towards Marmoush. Marmoush over top to Savinho. He's going to beat Darmian to that. Here's the brilliant Savinho. Skips inside. Vardiol. Wharton. What a ball to Phil Foden here. Foden's in! 2-0 City. What a find by Adam Wharton. I have to say, both assists have come from the two midfielders finding pockets of space and finding the forward men. Adam Wharton gets himself an assist. And it's a goal to Phil Foden, 2-0. No goals for Haaland, who's had his chances. Good play again. Wharton here. What a ball through. Into Phil Foden, one touch. Opens up the body. Leathers it in the top corner. His second of the season. He's having a good season, Phil Foden. He seems to started a lot better than he did the last one. Half-time, City lead by 2-0. And this is, you know, the real deal, guys. We're in front at half-time. That's a first. Marmoush. Back to Frimpong again here. To Foden. Marmoush. Haaland. Not the best of passes. Foden picks it up. Back in behind to Marmoush here. Marmoush pulls it back. It's Erling Haaland. It's 3-0. Haaland scores this time. Well, maybe that international break that we've had between the last episode and this one, a few weeks off, 2 weeks off or so, that has revitalised this side to start this season. It's 3-0 and City are looking dangerous. Marmoush pulls it back. Erling Haaland just delays the strike slightly. I mean, he finds the back of the net past Wes Fotheringham. I actually believe Graham Potter's West Ham, looking at that starting 11, could be in trouble of going down if Bowen and Kudus aren't going to be playing. Whether they're injured, I don't know. If they've come back from injury, Potter's side could be in trouble. Haaland scores 3-0 City. Keeps it, takes it well. He's just been a lot more control with Wharton and Nico in there today than Edison and Rodri. Haaland on to Savinho. Brilliant pass. Back to Marmoush. Oh, Marmoush off the bar. Unlucky. Into the midfield to Adam Wharton. Wraps one round in towards Erling Haaland's path. Vardiol. Marmoush. Trouble here for the opposition. Oh, Marmoush. He's running at them. Marmoush. Marmoush. What a ball to Haaland here. Haaland for another one here. Haaland makes it 4. Good assist by Marmoush, who's been fantastic today in and around Erling Haaland. He really has. 4-0 at London Stadium. And this is the Manchester City we expected at the start of this season. Really well played. Really, really well played. And Erling Haaland gets himself a goal. Across the goalkeeper, Wes Fotheringham. Assisted by Marmoush, who picks it up. He turns, he twists, and look at the space for Haaland there. Foden's making the runs as well. They don't know who to pick up, Kurt Zouma and the people at the back. And in the end, it's Omar Marmoush finding that player. So changes now for City. Xavi Simons is coming on. James McAtee, hopefully he can get a lot of game time this season. A favourite of Pep Guardiola. Through to Haaland. Holds it up well. Nico. Wharton. Oh, what a find to Xavi Simons! And a good save from Wes Fotheringham. Past the Kanji. Yeah, past Diaz, is he surely? He's actually bullied Ruben Diaz there, which is incredible. Nico, and that is full time. Manchester City 4, West Ham United 0. An injury for Echeverri at the end there is a little bit of a worry. But other players getting performances, getting on the pitch, a clean sheet and scoring goals. That's what we want from the start of the season. Adam Wharton, I think he has to be man of the match alongside Marmoush in that midfield role. Lucky for Claudio Echeverri, it's only a bruised shoulder. It's just a hefty challenge that he was under upon. 5 days out, he'll be back in no time. Well, it's now time for Champions League action, and we face off against Bayer Leverkusen. They are our first test here in the Champions League, a side that have made big moves in the transfer market, signed some really top players. Plus, we took Frimpong from them. They replaced him with Christian Pulisic, who's not quite the same player. And just look at the players they've got in their side. Galashki, the goalkeeper, it could be Restas in there. Tar, Militao, Nkapie, Alaba, they're all defenders there. Alex Garcia and Xhaka. Then the attacking area is Pulisic, Wirtz, who signed a new deal there. We couldn't sign him from Leverkusen. Pedro Goncalves, Grimaldo, Griezmann. On the bench, Franco Mastantuono, who's one of the high potential young players. Teller, Hoffman, Adley, Boniface. That is a really well built side for Xabi Alonso. I think they could go quite far in the Champions League this year, despite losing Frimpong. However, they're very attacking, and I feel that's where we can find those gaps in those wide areas. That defence, those back three, is an incredibly physical and mobile defenders. Well, our first clean sheet and first win of the season came with this lineup with only one change. That is Adam Wharton. Despite a great performance, I have dropped him out and I have brought in Rodri. Akanji's going to stay in that back line with Diaz, Frimpong and Vardiol. Costa still in goal. And Nico will partner captain Rodri in there. It's the same front four, the same bench apart from Echeverri drops out. Oscar Bobby's back on the bench. Hopefully we can get Edison involved. Simons, McAtee, Oscar Bobby if needed to. But that City side should be coming away with the win here today against Leverkusen if we play at our best. However, looking at their side, they're incredibly strong as well. So after finishing in the top four last year, we managed to sneak our way, just maybe, we feel like, into the Champions League stages, get ourselves back in the Champions League again, which is crucial for signing players, crucial for where we want to be as a club. We want to be winning Champions League games. That is without a doubt. We want to be winning this competition this season if we can do. We want to be winning the FA Cup, the Premier League, the Carabao Cup, everything, despite a little bit of a slow start as these new players do gel. Bayer Leverkusen, who were champions of the Bundesliga only 2 seasons ago, a top side in Germany, under a top manager in Xabi Alonso, who's got a real way of playing, hasn't he? The 3-4-3. It's worked really well for them. There's a former player in there in Jeremy Frimpong in our side, which they'll know pretty well. And hopefully this Manchester City side can get the better of Leverkusen today, but we do know they've got quality in the counter. That back line, that back three, so mobile, so aggressive, and I assume it's very similar to the side we expected to put out. But let's see how Bayer Leverkusen officially line up today at the Etihad. Well, there is the City side ready for their opening game in the Champions League. Jeremy Frimpong starts the opening one as a new signing. He's actually the only new sign that starts alongside Diogo Costa, the goalkeeper. A player that City really wanted instead of Xavi Simons, or maybe as an alternative. Of course, the main target was that man right there. Florian Wirtz, who starts against us today. He has stayed at Bayer Leverkusen. He signed a new deal. It's suspected that when he does leave, he's looking at maybe a move to Real Madrid instead, or maybe a Bayern Munich as well. So they start with what we expect. So Goncalves on the bench. It's Hoffman and Wirtz supporting Griezmann. So Galashki in goal, Tar and Nkapie and Militao the back three. Xhaka, Garcia, Pulisic and Grimaldo in midfield four. And it's Hoffman and Wirtz in behind Griezmann up top. An experienced player, expected to move to the MLS, Antoine Griezmann. But no, he stays in the Europe. And now he's in Germany with Bayer Leverkusen. On to Foden. Marmoush. Back to Phil Foden. Here's Phil Foden. Jeremy Frimpong's bursting out that far side here. Frimpong. Ball in by Frimpong. Haaland is in there. Looking for the acrobatics cleared away. Foden fights for it as well. His development is crucial. He probably will be the starter once we start to settle ourselves in a little bit. Phil Foden. Marmoush keeps that run going. Run by Marmoush. For a Bundesliga man. No, Marmoush. Well, he really set himself alight in the previous episode, or the previous game, sorry, against West Ham United. And he's scoring again in that forward line alongside Erling Haaland. Foden finds him. Marmoush is in. And Marmoush scores across the goalkeeper, Galashki. It's a really good finish. It's hit with power. It's into the side netting. He likes to go across the goalkeeper on that far left-hand side. That is his finish. That is his trademark finish. Marmoush does it again. He opens our score in the Champions League. City won by Leverkusen 0. And could Marmoush outscore Erling Haaland this season? Skips past the challenges. Well played. Nico. Back to Rodri. Perhaps into Foden here. So much space to Phil Foden. They've opened up again here. Foden! Saved by Galashki. Headed away by Tar. Florian Wirtz. What a ball in behind here towards Pulisic. Pulisic. 1-1. What a ball by Florian Wirtz. Well, that is what De Bruyne used to do for Manchester City. Florian Wirtz does it for them. That's what we want him to do at Manchester City. What a ball through. And then Pulisic there. Not much Costa can do with that. It's a great finish by the American. What a ball by Florian Wirtz. You really do get punished for mistakes. Marmoush. Light to Frimpong again here. Frimpong in again. Haaland is there again! 2-1 City. What a game in the Champions League this is. Frimpong with his assist against his former side. Erling Haaland with a goal. And off the right-hand side, he is going to be lethal from fullback Jeremy Frimpong. Yes, he's being played very, very attacking-wise. Great work by him again there. Bombing forward for Manchester City. Lifts one in, and Erling Haaland away from Erling Tout. His first shot of the game, Haaland, and he actually scores his first chance, which maybe that West Ham game has just got his confidence back in front of goal, because he has been very wasteful. Rodri for City. Finds Phil Foden. Rodri. Oh, I didn't play that pass, but he's done it anyway. So frustrating when the game does that. Griezmann in behind, and again, look, they're going to pounce here with Florian Wirtz. Vardiel gets back, Wirtz, brilliant. Griezmann. Kanji slides in. Grimaldo. Grimaldo back towards a player there. What a save by Diogo Costa. Somehow he saves that underneath him up and onto the bar. What a save that is by the goalkeeper. Marmoush. Turns into Savinho. Brilliant from Marmoush. Savinho against Tar here. He'll burn Tar. He has burnt Tar. Savinho in. Marmoush is waiting. 3-1 City. Brilliant again from Savinho. Marmoush. He is unbelievable, Omar Marmoush. He's absolutely unbelievable. And he's done it again here. I mean, he was so good in his first season. In the 6 months he played for the club from January. But he stepped up again. Savinho here just sprints past Tar like he's not there. And Omar Marmoush taps it in. What a finish. What a finish from Marmoush. In the right place, makes the run. Great assist by Savinho. Comes across it. 2 for Marmoush today against the Bundesliga side he knows so well from playing for Frankfurt and so well from scoring against them before. Let's keep it tight, City. Oh, Griezmann's in. Goal. 3-2. 3-2, wow. How? Akanji. What is Akanji doing? What is Akanji doing there? I have no idea. Marmoush turns. They're in trouble here, Leverkusen. As soon as Marmoush turns, they don't know what to do to handle him. He's just going all the way here, Marmoush. Marmoush. Marmoush into Haaland. Good defending by Tar behind for a corner. But once Marmoush drops, he's dropping into pockets of space. Leaked out. Foden there's. Not quite helping his side out, which is a bit frustrating. Grimaldo. Midfield's gone. Akanji's gone again. 3-3. Akanji! What is Manu Akanji doing? Can't he read a run? Just peels off Akanji so easy. 3-all. I've got to take him off. I cannot deal with this anymore. Kasanov's coming on here. Edison's going to come on for Nico. Manu Akanji, I cannot deal with that anymore. Foden well played, keeps hold of it. Frimpong into Rodri. Edison. Joshko Vardiel. Trouble for the opposition here, Vardiel. Marmoush! Marmoush again! Hat-trick for Omar Marmoush. 4-1 Manchester City. What a performance from him. He's spectacular at the moment. And he's taking the light off Erling Haaland, isn't he? He's scored more than Haaland this season. Found here. Hits it so well, Omar Marmoush, across the goalkeeper again. He has his movement's fantastic. Vardiel here. Through to Marmoush. Bang. He knows he's going to score. He's so hard to mark because of how he drops in here, there and everywhere. They make a change. It's going to be David Alaba for Grimaldo. That's a defensive change. I think Nkapie goes to wing back, does he? Diaz spun by Wirtz. Brilliant from Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz makes it 4-4. Unbelievable player. 4-all in the Champions League. Our defence is crap. Absolutely crap. Centre-backs. Diaz. Ruben Diaz. I'm seriously considering saying Vita High should play him. Because it can't be any worse than Diaz here today. Costa beaten. I mean, he comes out. He does the right thing, perhaps. He could still get another goal for himself. I'm sure of that. Simmons, what a ball. Here's Frimpong. Frimpong cuts inside here. Frimpong shoots. Good save by the keeper. Oscar Bob nicks it off Alaba. Lifts it to the far post. Frimpong. Back down to someone in the middle. And no one is there. And cleared away by Leverkusen. Kristanov has to win that against Griezmann, which he doesn't do. There's a foot race now with Pote. Well, his body's in the middle. One of those is Florian Wirtz. And Florian Wirtz to win it for Leverkusen. Costa blocks it. Rodri tackles it. Brilliant from City defensively there. Into Haaland, who's going to bully Eddie Militao here. Haaland sliding challenge on him. Doesn't get the ball, referee. Well, in the opening day of the Champions League, it's a 4-4 draw. Clearly, we've got no problems in the forward areas, but the centre-backs can't keep making the same mistakes. Marmoush gets a hat-trick, but I'm disappointed that defensive performance there. Well, at the moment, we are in 10th place in the Premier League, and Spurs are in 11th. They're our next opponent in the Premier League. They've still got Heung-min Son. Jack Grealish has been signed by them, but he's not on the bench today. Segovia is Kamara Kanate. Ibrahima Kanate has been signed as well. I mean, that looks like a really good Spurs side looking at it there. It looks very, very strong defensively, midfield-wise. I don't know how they're down in 11th place, but they're out of form as well. Draw, loss, draw, win, draw. We have lost this first opening game, drawn 2 and won 1. Looking to get another win here today. Is it away at Spurs or is it the Etihad? It is at home at the Etihad. Hopefully, better defensive performance than we're just putting against Leverkusen. Well, I feel like we've got to make changes in our backline if we are going to be doing any good at all. So we have made changes today. Savinia's a little bit tired, so he comes out for Oscar Bob, who does start in there today. Jeremy Doku's back from injury, but he's certainly not sharp, so he is on the bench. Nico and Rodri partner in the midfield too again. Frimpong in that right back position. Cambiasso comes in for Vardy at left back, but Vardy moves to centre back alongside Kusanov. I'm going to try those two together, a bit more mobile than Diaz and Akanji. And just maybe at the moment, that is the way forward with Diaz and Akanji way out of form at the moment, it feels like. We've got Wharton, Simmons, Ederson, Savinho, Doku, lots of attacking options on the bench and defensive options as well, if necessary, if we have got a big lead and we want to be a bit more conservative, bring a more defensive player on. Well, Spurs at the Etihad today for Manchester City, a Spurs side that last year in the Premier League tore us apart, beat us by 4-0 here. Spurs have made a lot of signs in the transfer window, I do believe. They've tried to improve their side as much as possible. Ibrahima Kanate signed from Liverpool seems a very interesting signing for them. Destiny Doggy has left the club, so it looks like Reguilon is the fullback. Jack Grealish has moved from, of course, Manchester City to Spurs. Whether he's in that Spurs side today against his former side, I don't know. Or is he injured? That wouldn't surprise me either. This is a good game for us, really, to test ourselves against a side that, on paper, looked very good despite not performing well. And we got our first win in the Premier League in the last one. Then a 4-4 draw with Leverkusen, poor defensively. We're looking to be much better defensively again today. This is the starting Spurs side then for Ange Postecoglou, who I do believe is still in charge of Spurs. Bukhari starts and goes back 4, Porro, Danzo, Kanate and Nuno Mensch. Wow. Kamara, Kulusevski and Bergvall in midfield 3, Johnson, Gyökeres and Son the front 3. Victor Gyökeres has been signed as well. Solanke on the bench. No Jack Grealish, but wow, Gyökeres up top. What a sign he is. We're trying to take it off Son and Frimpong as well, and we can't. Here's Bergvall. And past Kusanov. His options in the middle there. Cambiasso's lost it. Kulusevski let it bounce across the byline there. Nico dives in on Kamara. It's Brennan Johnson. It's a save by Costa, and he gets there and he gets it out quickly towards Oscar Bob. And Bob in towards Haaland. And back wide to Oscar Bob for Manchester City. And here is Bob. He's not the quickest really, and Pedro Porro's catching him, as is Danzo. Oh, and he's tackled by Porro. He's Oscar Bob. Frimpong a bit more further wide there, and he finally does get wide here, Frimpong. And Jeremy Frimpong cuts inside here. Frimpong lifts it over the top here. Haaland is there. Haaland is there. Referee, it's a penalty. He's pushed. Why is that not a penalty? That's got to be a penalty. Referee thinks not. And Brennan Johnson skips past Cambiasso. Trouble here. Gyökeres! Good save by Costa. Marmoush. Frimpong. Away again here. Kanate chases him. Frimpong. Foden. Haaland. He's in. Haaland. Haaland for City. How's he not scored? How has Erling Haaland not scored? Brilliant play. Haaland misses a sitter. Son. Oh, Gyökeres is in here. Gyökeres! Good save by Costa. Kusanov's getting booked, but how's Haaland not scored there? On towards Brennan Johnson. Just takes it out. Cambiasso struggling defensively to no end. Vardiol takes him down in the box, Brennan Johnson. It's so stupid from Vardiol. It's a certain penalty, and Victor Gyökeres is going to get a goal here, surely. Costa's there! Costa can't keep it out. 1-0 Spurs, it's Victor Gyökeres, and it's deserving. I can't even bear to watch us being so stupid again. Cambiasso doing the same though. Brennan Johnson away. Vardiol is there. Good save by the keeper again. Costa's been good enough for us actually. I think once we get things sorting that back line, I think we'll be fine. At the moment, that line's just not there. And Oscar Bob, Frimpong. Tackling his own box here across the far post. It's a Gyökeres, who heads it wide under pressure from Cambiasso. And Ange Postecoglou feels he should be making it 2-0 there. Kulusevski and Johnson. That's Vardiol, saved by Costa, back out again. Another save by Costa, another corner. Knocked away. Foden to Marmoush. It's terrible from Foden as well. Really bad from Phil Foden, who's been non-existent today's game. Here's Gyökeres against Vardiol. And Gyökeres, and he plays it through. And it's Kulusevski, and he puts a massive shot wide. Spurs should be 2 or 3 up here. We'll make another change. It's going to be Phil Foden for Xavi Simons here. There's no physical aspect to this team. No physical aspects at all. We're in again here. Costa makes another save. Jack Grealish with the attempt against his former side. Kasanov, what a block. At the moment, we create an assist for Spurs. Marmoush. Oh, he's off here, Marmoush. They're so quick. Nuno Mendes from behind on him. Referee. Gyökeres. What a save by Costa again. What is going on? Marmoush is there. Get there. Down to Doku. Doku through to Haaland. Get going, Erling Haaland here for Manchester City. Haaland's off. Look how quick their defender is. Haaland. No! What a finish by Haaland. I just put my foot through that and said, I don't care. Save this one, Vicario. And Haaland leathers it at the goalkeeper into the roof of the net. What a finish. Wow. An absolute rocket from Erling Haaland. Sergio Aguero-esque at the near post. Into the roof of the net. What a finish. What a finish by Erling Haaland. That's fantastic 1-1. Gyökeres, and they score. Oh, Costa again. Oh, Kusanov off the line. This man has proved his worth a goalkeeper. Insane performance from Diogo Costa. Grealish. Gyökeres. Kusanov beat him. In trouble here. Costa with a save again. Full-time whistle goes. Manchester City 1, Spurs 1. We get a draw in that one, but we weren't good at all. It all goes down to Diego Costa, who's been absolutely fantastic today in goal. What a goalkeeper he is. What a fantastic replace for Edison. Let's just have a look at his facts, by the way. Let's have a look at how many saves he did make. Well, man of the match goes to Diogo Costa with a 10.0 rating. Everyone else got really low ratings. Really low ratings. And let's just have a look at his goalkeeping stats here. Overall shots against, 29. 18 shots on target, 17 saves. 94% save accuracy. This man is a superstar, and he saved us in today's episode. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you're not already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And we'll see you guys, hopefully more successfully, next time.